Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, from my perspective. Chapter 1. The Boy Who Lived. The sky was clear that night, though I hardly noticed. I stood hidden in the shadows of Privet Drive, watching the neat, identical houses stretch into darkness. I loathed this place's blandness, its conformity. It was nothing like the lush greenery of Spinner's End, or the haunting magic of Hogwarts. Yet I lingered here for one reason: her son. The news had reached me hours ago, relayed by Albus Dumbledore himself. Lily Evansnow. Lily Potter was dead. The boy, miraculously, had survived. Voldemort was gone, defeated by the child who now slept just beyond the garden fence of number 4. I closed my eyes, my mind filled with a cacophony of emotions. Guilt twisted my insides like a knife. I had begged, pleaded for Lily's life. Yet, in the end, I had failed to save her, failed to protect her from the very danger he had led to her door. Now, there was only the boy. My hand tightened round my wand as I debated stepping closer. What would I see? Would the boy look like her? Would he have her hair, her eyes? But no, I already knew the truth. The child bore the face of his father, Potter, arrogant and insufferable even in death. I felt a surge of bitterness, but crushed it down. The boy was not James. He was Lily's son. That was all that mattered. From behind a hedge, I heard a faint pop. My black eyes darted to the source, and my lips curled in a sneer. Of course, Hagrid. The oaf was carrying the child in his massive arms, the bundle barely visible against his vast frame. Behind them, Dumbledore waited, serene as ever, as though tonight were just another routine evening. I watched, my breath shallow, as the headmaster laid the child on the doorstep. It was absurd. Leaving a magical child here among muggles was reckless, foolish. But Dumbledore had insisted this was the safest place for the boy. I trusted Dumbledore begrudgingly, but that didn't mean I had to agree with him. When Dumbledore turned, his gaze brushed the shadows where I stood. For a fleeting moment, our eyes met. There was no need for words. Dumbledore's expression was enough. This boy would be our future, our hope, and for Lily's sake, I would protect him, always. As the wizards departed and the street fell silent, I lingered a moment longer. I stared at the child swaddled in blankets, oblivious to the life ahead of him. A life I knew would be far from easy. "I'll keep you safe," I muttered under my breath, though the words felt like ash on my tongue. For her, and with that, I vanished into the night. If you possess even a fraction of wit, you will click like. A simple gesture requiring no potion nor spell. Subscribe if you dare, for I have little patience for those who linger without commitment. Now, go. Anything goes down with the Huncher.